Hello and welcome to REGO-FIX Tech Chat. My name is David McHenry. I am the Engineering and Technical Manager here at REGO-FIX USA. Today, let's talk about floating holders. So what is a floating holder and why do you need to use it? A floating holder is made to follow an existing hole. Well, if I've already made the hole, why do I have to have a device or a tool holder to find it again? Well, your machine repeatability may not be exact, or you're machining a casting where that cast hole moves on positioning from part to part. That's where a floating holder comes in. So let's bring up some animation and show you what a floating holder actually does. Let's take a look at a typical machining application where a floating holder could be used. Here, I've drilled the center of the part, and I can take a look and I can see my drill came through perfectly. It's right on center line. Now I come through with a standard unfloating holder or a rigid holder, and I do my reaming with that. But the problem is my machine repeatability isn't exact. And I can see now that my hole or my center line reaming hole is not on the center line of the drilled hole. So now my part may be out of specification. Now, let's look at the same application with a floating holder. Floating holders have a float from 1/2 millimeter up to 1.5 millimeters. This allows it to follow the existing hole. So again, REGO-FIX floating holder, coolant through application, and we go through and make our part. Now though, when we look at the results, we can see the center line of the reaming actually follows the center line of the drill. This part will be in specification, and that is why you use a REGO-FIX floating holder. So how does a floating holder work? Each floating holder, whether it be a standard size or a mini size, has a built-in spring in the back, and the spring controls the tension or the force required to move the floating portion off center. The tighter the spring, the more force to move it off center. The looser the spring, the easier to move it off center. That allows you to adjust for a small reamer or a very large reamer, or a vertical application or a horizontal application. It makes the floating holders very versatile in the way they can be used in the machines they can be used in. Floating holders can be used for coolant through applications or non-coolant through applications. In coolant through, you can use a metallic sealed collet or any of the REGO-FIX sealing disc options. Most standard floating holders come with our AX style nut profile, while the mini styles come with the MX wrench profile. Whether it be a mini or a standard, they do need to be oiled every single shift, and it is made very easy with the small oil hole on the side of the tool holder. Simply remove the screw, few drops of oil will keep your floating holder working for a very long time. If you have any questions on the REGO-FIX floating holder, please contact your local distributor or give us a call here at REGO-FIX USA. Thank you for your time.